So thank you for coming this morning early to listen about oncogenomics and AI and about pancreatic cancer, which is our development model. So to introduce myself, I'm Jean-Baptiste Jossot, the CEO of Predicting Med, an AI and transcriptomic company working on molecular tests for prognosis and targeted therapy in pancreatic cancer, but we have a research plan to adapt our scientific approach to every cancer with time. Predicting Med is a company that have been founded by two scientists. Funny story, our color are blue and white because we have two scientists which are originally from Argentina, but working for CRCM, Research Center of Cancerology of Marseille, and two people from Marseille, so we share same colors from the DNA, two entrepreneurs from Marseille. So our mission is to provide true clinician support. We want to help clinicians to make better medical decision with data, with information. For most of the clinicians prescribing chemotherapy, now they have to make decision with few information in a critical environment. We think through our science we can bring more information. We will never replace or change anything in the key role of the clinician, but we can bring him more information to help him making decision. We offer in our mission, patient care. We are working a lot with patient association. Our idea is by personalized medicine, through personalized medicine, to allow every patient to get the treatment the most adapted to his disease. And one of our missions is to participate to the healthcare system sustainability, because with personalized targeted medicine, we will only have to finance as a system more effective cure and less cure that produce side effects, but most of the time not the good expected effects. So I was telling you we have been founded by two entrepreneurs and two scientists. Professor Juan Giovanna is one of the director of the CRCM, Research Center of Cancerology in Marseille, and Professor Ducetti is the head of translational medicine. And Philippe Béran have a great experience as a healthcare entrepreneur. He's the founder of big French medtech like Biotech Dental, Editech, or Biotech Ortho, and got a great experience that has a startup Predicting Med stronger. He is also a long-term AI investor, being in this sector for 10 years. So we are very well connected in our ecosystem, and we are from the South ecosystem. And so let me talk about our main innovation, the molecular test Pancreas View, which is now in clinical validation. So to explain, first of all, our global strategy, nowadays, when patient is diagnosed pancreatic cancer tumor, we diagnose that it's a pancreatic cancer and give to everybody the same treatments. But we notice in our research that we don't have to talk about cancer as one cancer, but every cancer is different. We classified pancreatic cancers in 150 families. So what we will do, every biopsy, microbiopsy will be received. We will analyze it first using RNA purification and RNA sequencing. So we have our genomic RNA sequencing steps, and then using AI for every cure, we developed a signature. We mix them all together in an algorithm, and we give an answer, the best option of treatment for each patient. So it's the end of the standard treatment for every patient, but it opened the door doing this test to a true personalized medicine and targeted therapy. What is key element and why we are very happy to have AI is time, and we are able to do so in 2 weeks. So the result, concretely, what it looks like, it's two data. First, prognosis. We qualify, we stratify tumor, telling which tumor we are facing. Remember, we have 150 families. And then we have all the cure that can be used to treat pancreatic cancer, and we give an answer if the patient will be sensitive or resistant. So it will prevent from prescribing to the patient a cure that will not produce any good effects, but still produce the side effects and go straight to the point with the treatment that will give the best therapeutic effect. So our science comes from, as I told you, the CRCM, which is a CNRS, INSERM, Aix-Marseille University, and Institut Paoli Calmette institution. And we transferred the technology 2 years ago. We are now industrializing it. So we made first clinical trial, first the retrospective clinical trial that have produced great results, and we had the honor to be on the cover of the review Gastroenterology for this result, because as gastroenterology said, it opened the door to personalized medicine in pancreatic cancer, which was from now hard to consider as an option. And we are now entering a new clinical trial, which is prospective. And for these efforts, I'm very happy to tell you for the first time that last week we received the Unicancer Prize for research and innovation, which give a great hope to this research. And we concretely have 30 centers, 30 different hospitals that join us to promote the clinical trial. So we are here with clinical trial for pancreas view. As I briefly told you, we have a research program called OncoSign because we trust in our scientific approach. So what we would like now is to access new set of data on other diseases, talking to other clinicians, to use our foundation model, because I know I'm with AI specialist expert here, and train them with other set of data to have our approach on other cancers. And so we are looking for all these partners to produce new tests. We can think about a lung view one day after a pancreas view that have been developed with lung clinician and lung experts. So thank you for your attention. We have 2 minutes. Sorry, I've been maybe too long for short question, and it will be a pleasure for me to answer your question all the day here. Thank you for your attention. Maybe if you want to know something about the technology.
So what kind of model do you use, the foundation model?
Well, the data we got is PDX that have been collected in the center. So we find out, actually we know the market produce diagnosis. We want to produce 3 more steps: prognosis, targeted therapy, and prediction. So we have 3 different foundation models, and we develop signatures, let's say biomarkers, but biomarkers answer to one cure. Ours answer to plural. So let's say it's evolution of biomarkers. We develop them with clinical trial or clinical essay with every cure. So we have 3 foundation models that have been developed by our own, by the founder team. Maybe I did not give their name as much, which are Juan Giovanna, Nelson Ducetti, and Nicolas Fraunhofer. We can describe it. We have one prediction model and one LM. I will discuss this with you. We have a working group which is led by a neuroscientist and expert, Professor Olivier. Thank you. It has been a pleasure to present you this project.